Good evening, everyone. I'll start off tonight by taking a brief moment to extend my gratitude to my incredible sisters who motivate me every day to be unapologetically me, and whose ongoing support has helped me through a great many tribulation, especially over the most recent years. Of course, I'd also like to acknowledge my great friend Jane, and my guest here tonight, whose support is likewise appreciated. And above all, however, I'd like to thank the Equality Scholarship Collaborative and its most generous sponsors, without whom none of us would be here tonight. So big round of applause for them. I'd like to talk a bit about where I come from. I come from Eureka, California, born and raised, a small coastal town about 5 hours north of here, once known for its fishing and timber industries, now more often for its hillbillies, hippies, and homeless. Despite the place's natural beauty, the fact still remains that an utter decimation of industry and isolation from any other major urban conglomeration has rendered the economy of my hometown stagnant. Rates of drug usage are therefore rather poignant. As highlighted just 3 days ago in the New York Times' piece, "Needle by Needle, a Heroin Crisis Grips California's Rural North." I bring this up to demonstrate the apathetic attitude many people in my community have toward higher education in this environment where opportunities are so few and far between. A lot of students, particularly LGBTQ students, lose hope in their futures, falling victims to vicious cycles of drug addiction. For those that don't fall victims to these cycles, the area is all too often unable to foster any tangible upward social mobility. I joined my high school's GSA my freshman year in an attempt to facilitate my coming out to my friends and family, which of course it did. A perhaps even more rewarding experience through my involvement with this organization, however, has been the amazing individuals that I've had the opportunity to acquaint myself with, some of whose parents, like mine, have been unfortunately reluctant to support their child insofar as their sexual or gender identity. I've seen a number of these students sadly turn to alcoholism or drug abuse to numb the pain of familial rejection and disapproval. My reception of this scholarship, coupled with outside financial aid, will allow me to further my interest in chemical engineering at Yale University next year. Without the Thank you. Without the additional stresses of wondering how my education will be financed, allowing me to hopefully graduate debt-free. Something of which I just a few years ago would never have conceived. Beyond simply helping me, however, it will hopefully set a precedent of LGBTQ youths in my community, striving for more than a life of drug addiction or abject poverty, demonstrating that a good education is possible regardless of personal financial circumstances and the still all too real prejudices persisting against us. As I look to my future, the opportunities presented to me by the Equality Scholarship Collaborative and Kaiser Permanente will undoubtedly play a significant role in allowing me to achieve my goals of personal success through the wonderful educational opportunities of studying chemical engineering at Yale and continued service to the LGBTQ community that allowed me to thrive. Thank you all so much.